Ndi welcome to Igbo Language Made Easy. My name is Joseph. In this video, I will teach you how to count 11 to 20 in Igbo language. Welcome back. Counting 11 to 19 will require you adding the unit to the 10. What I mean by that is, literally, when you say 11 in Igbo language, what you are saying is 10 plus 1. When you say 12, what you will say is 10 plus 2. When you say 13, what you will say is 10 plus 3, until you get to 19, where you will say 10 plus 9. But when you get to 20, you don't say 10 plus 10. Rather, what you will say is 10 times 2, or 10 in two places. So let's go straight to counting from 11 to 20. Iri n'otu. Now, if you look at this, you will see that there is na between iri and otu. Literally, what that na is doing there is that it is telling you that what you've just said is 10 plus 1. Let's proceed. Iri na abụọ, iri na atọ, iri na anọ, iri na ise, iri na isii, iri na asaa, iri na asatọ, iri na itoolu. Let's pause there. The first idea that will come to you after iri na itoolu is iri na iri. It's not so. If you say iri na iri for 20, it then implies that you will say iri na iri for 30. Now, what will you say for 90? It will be iri na iri. You yourself and the person listening to you will lose count. So, it cannot be iri na iri for 20. Rather, it is iri abụọ. That is it. We've just counted 11 to 20. But there are two numbers that used to cause confusion for those who are not very familiar with the Igbo language. These numbers are 12 and 20. The same problem will occur when you are thinking about 13 and 30, 14 and 40, 15 and 50, so on until 19 and 90. Why is there a problem between these two numbers, or understanding these two numbers? Why does it pose a challenge? You see, when you look at these numbers in English, 12 and 20, they are different numbers. There is nothing to be confused about, isn't it? But that is not the case in Igbo language. The reason is because the two basic words to pronounce the 12 and the 20 in Igbo language are the same. So that is why sometimes people, when they want to say 20, they will say 12. When they want to say 12, they will say 20. When somebody tells them 20, they will be thinking the person said 12. So I'm going to help you to understand these two numbers. So what we are going to say in these two numbers applies to 13 and 30, 14 and 40, 15 and 50, till 19 and 90. Now, let's go back to that 12. If you look at this 12 very well, you will understand that what is 12 in Igbo language is iri na abụọ. That na between iri and abụọ is the key word. That na signifies that you are simply adding 2 to 10 to give you 12. But compare it now with 20. You can see that there is no na in 20. Yes. What you just have is iri abụọ. So if you want to say 20 and you put na, what you said is 12. That is, instead of saying iri abụọ, if you say iri na abụọ, you are talking about 12. Same thing applies. If you want to say 20 and you say iri na abụọ, you've missed it also. So when you are saying 20, it is iri abụọ, no na. But if you are saying 12, that is when you now say iri na abụọ. So you will notice that the difference between 12 and 20 in Igbo language is the na, which is in the 12, that is not in the 20. I hope it's very clear now. If you still have numbers that you want to learn how to pronounce them in Igbo language or how to count them in Igbo language, feel free to drop the number on the comment section. I will attend to it. In my next video, I will teach you how to count tens. By tens, I mean counting 10, 20, 30, down to 90. And after that, I'll teach you what 100 is called in Igbo language. We'll also go to thousand, million, billion, as well as trillion. With your knowledge of 1 to 10 and what I'm going to teach you in the next video, you'll be able to count whatever number you want to in Igbo language. Until then, subscribe to this channel, please. Like, share, and feel free to make your comments and suggestions. I love you so much. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye. Que